"Apples in January? Where did you get them?" asked Katinka. "Up yonder on the mountain. There is a tree there loaded down with them." "Why did you bring only these two? You ate the rest on the way." "No, sister, I did not touch them. I was only permitted to shake the tree twice, so only 2 apples fell down." At that Katinka cried angrily, "I do not believe you. You have eaten the rest. Be gone!" And she drove Dobrunka out of the room. Then she sat down and ate one of the apples while her mother ate the other. Their flavor was delicious. They had never tasted the like before. "Mother," cried Katinka, "give me my warm fur cloak. I must have more of those apples. I shall go to the mountain, find the tree, and shake it as long as I like, whether I am permitted or not. I shall bring back for myself all the delicious fruit on the tree." The mother tried to stop her from going forth into the wintry forest, but the spoiled child would not heed her. Wrapping herself in her warm fur coat and pulling the hood down over her ears, she hurried away. Everything was covered with snow. There was not even a footpath. Katinka lost her way, but urged on by greedy desire for the apples, she still went forward till she spied a light in the distance. There she climbed and she climbed till at last she reached the place where the 12 months sat about their fire. But she knew not who they were, so she pushed rudely through their midst and up to the fire without even a by your leave. "Why have you come here? What do you want?" asked the old man gruffly. "What matters it to you, old man?" answered Katinka. "It is none of your business." And without another word she turned and disappeared into the forest. January frowned till his brow was black as a storm cloud. He raised his staff above his head, and in a twinkling the fire went out. Black darkness covered the earth, the wind rose, and the snow fell. Katinka could not see the way before her. The snow beat on her face and into her eyes and loomed up, mountains high, before her. She lost herself and vainly tried to find the way home. She called her mother, she cursed her sister, she shrieked out wildly. The snow fell and the wind blew, the snow fell and the wind blew. The mother looked for her darling ceaselessly, first from the door, and then from the window, and then from the door, and then from the window. The hours passed. The clock struck midnight, and still Katinka did not return. "I shall go and look for my daughter," said the mother. So she wrapped herself warmly in her great fur cloak and hood, and waded out through the drifts into the forest. Everything was covered with snow. There was not even a footpath. At each step the woman called out through the storm for her daughter. The snow fell and the wind blew, the snow fell and the wind blew. Dobrunka waited at home through the night, but no one returned. "What could have happened?" she said in the morning. But the only answer was the glare of the sun on the ice. Winter passed and summer came, but Katinka and her mother never returned to the little cottage beside the forest. So the house, the garden, and the meadow fell to Dobrunka. In the course of time her prince came. She married, and the place resounded with laughter and joy and singing. The spring months called the world into bloom for her. Summer brought her flowers and sunny skies. Autumn filled her storehouses with golden grain and ripened fruit. And winter gave her sweet home joys with her little ones by the blazing hearth. No matter how much the north wind blew and the house shook and the snow fell, there was always spring and summer in Dobrunka's heart. So the roses climbed up over her cottage, the sweetest songbird sang at her door, her blossoming fruit trees perfumed the air, and the laughter of her children made music everywhere.